don't want you to know this.
They don't want you to know this.
They don't want drivers knowing this, so listen closely before it gets taken down.
Watch this video.
If you're using any of these
I used to pay
companies, you're likely being ripped off.
$162 every
Welcome back to another video. Today we are looking at these scam auto insurance companies. This all started about an hour ago. I was doing my usual doom scrolling, as one usually does, and I came across one of these stupid car insurance commercials telling me that I could pay like $23 a month for my Audi or whatever. And at that moment I knew I have to dig my claws into their back. If you're going to make a crappy ad, then you want to know what? I'm going to come for you. So we're going to look into their websites. We're going to find out exactly what practices they're using to get you quote-unquote cheaper insurance, and if they even are an insurance company. And we're also going to look at some reviews, shall we? But before we get into any of that, let's look at what sparked this entire thing, which is their awful mobile game quality ads. Let's start with ad number 1. That we have here is one similar to the one that I got. This is a screen recording of, this is a me screen recording someone else who screen recorded this ad, right? So, I figured, it's impossible to find these ads anywhere. They don't post them. You actually have to get the ad. So it took me a while to find all the others, and, especially this one, because it just wasn't on their thing. So this is the best we've got that start off. This is the ads don't want you to know this. Just listen to the voice acting.
Cops don't want you to know this.
So we're already using like this B-roll of a guy spraying like foam cleaner on his car and then wiping it off with a sandal or something. Oh, my favorite thing about these ads is how they just show random B-roll. So this is one of those license plate changer things.
Guys, this insurance company, OTTO, is the real...
Yes, the real deal. Well, a fake scam license. Nice, great.
It's legit.
Another thing that we're going to get to know very, very well is the little blue auto sticker. The little sticker that you have to put on your car if you get the auto insurance and you're, being saved. Also, who liked this?
I'm not sure how they do it, how they find you all these state and local discounts. So here's my...
So here, again, another tactic. It's the piece of paper with the Sharpie. Now, from a, just solid, nice, oh, Mac, nice. Anyway, you may not notice this, but the reason why they're doing this is not because, the internet doesn't work, but it's because with everyone, if it's on the internet, they think it's a scam, right? If you click on a link and it showed the same thing that's on this paper, you would think it's a scam. So, to make sure that, you think it's real, it's a piece of paper, Canon wouldn't lie to you, and we've got a Sharpie, just good old, nice. Oh my gosh, wow. Look, circling it, crossing it off, putting little arrows. I'm surprised he didn't, highlight it, great. Coverage full, status premium. It's premium. Insurance works in several different tiers. You have, the one where it just pays for someone else if you get in an accident, one where it pays for both cars if you get in an accident. I believe liability. Premium, coverage full, status premium. I'm guessing full is relating to, the full coverage where, hail, sleet, snow. That's what I have personally on my car, because remember, Florida. So, yeah, that's kind of interesting to see.
My new one?
Oh, look, they've got another piece of paper. I'm noticing that these papers are the same. They just say, this one just says auto on it, so, that's great. And then 5981, they even printed this off in color, so that would be a very burnt orange, which is great. Coverage, full status premium. I bet you he's going to circle it. Yep, he has to circle. Put the check mark there, right? Great.
For this
check mark there. Yep, highlighting it, yep.
full...
See? He's got full coverage. You gotta believe them. And you got the free quote down there. That's very nice.
Literally life-changing.
Also, again, the little blue sticker. Why are we just putting these stickers on our cars? I have Progressive insurance. That doesn't mean that I paint Progressive on the side of my car, right?
The link below. Check them out today. Thank me later.
No, I'm good. I don't think I'll be thanking anyone later, right? So, that's the first ad. It's not very good. I'm just spoiling, the birthday here for you. is the second ad. This is the police don't want you to know this ad. Of course, it has even more B-roll, and of course, it's from OTTO Quotes. This one I actually could find on their thing.
Don't want you to know this.
So, just a DeLorean. Yeah, sure. I mean, that can be insured. Right, it fits right in.
They don't want you to know this.
Wow, thanks for that. Wow, I really didn't know that they didn't want me to know this. The narrator really didn't get it across. I'm so glad that they have this old man here to tell me about that. Thanks.
Driver.
Also, notice how the comments are disabled and only 278 people liked this. That's sad.
If you pay for your own car insurance, watch this video.
Well, it's an ad. You have to watch this video.
I used to pay $162.
Again, the little blue sticker. And my least favorite part about this is it's always different. Sometimes it's blue with only one of the corners cut off and the other one, solid with a little white outline. Sometimes it's blue with white letters. This time it's white with blue letters.
Every month for car insurance. Now, I'm...
This, again, this is why they use the paper. This feels so fake and gobbledygook. Basic, premium, and ultimate. Again, those are not the tiers of car insurance. It's so annoying. Also, remember, OTTO is not a car insurance company. They just regurgitate what other brands can give for you and then link them from cheapest to most expensive. So why does it say OTTO when they're not the ones providing the coverage? Also, why does it say make payment? So you just click the one and you say, that's a very weird way of buying insurance. I mean, it is a Range Rover Evoque.
Only paying $39 a month.
Oh my god.
Same car.
Another sticker. This time it has a QR code. So I'm actually going to try and read this QR code here just to see, what it is. I highly doubt my phone will be able to pick up on this. Come on. Come on, phone. Pick it up. It can't pick it up. Oh, it picked it up. It picked it up. Oh, it took me to OTTO Insurance. Come on. It literally just took me to their website. And no. It took me to the web page, and it's already filled out half the questionnaire. It's just asking me what my vehicle year is. So that QR code must actually, it's filled out for a Range Rover Evoque in here. So that part is actually real. I don't know how. It's making me select my year of my Range Rover Evoque, which I do not have. I think they did that on purpose just to make you seem like it's more real. Also, why would you have a QR code of just your car's insurance?
Same full coverage. Literally life-changing.
I don't think it is.
Let me tell you how I did it.
Okay, great. Let me tell you. Please tell us how you did it.
I went to this website.
That doesn't look like a scam at all. Not at all. At least they're on an actual webpage. I have seen them just do screen recordings and then they touch it and then it switches over to the next screen. So
I left a link down below for you. You go in there, you answer a few simple questions about your year, your make, your model. It literally takes 2 minutes.
Yeah, it literally takes 2 minutes.
Your information, and they'll compare rates from all the providers and finding the absolute best.
So this is what OTTO actually does. If you watch the ad, the first 15 seconds, they're like, we're an insurance company. The ops don't want you to know this. Grr. That's what all ads are like. They're always trying to make you feel attacked or whatever so that you can, leap into their arms. The same case is definitely here with this. What they actually are is just a rate comparer. That's all they are.
Price for the coverage you need. So this is how I found my same exact...
First of all, that's a screenshot. And second of all, you already told us, dude. I think this was like a 60-second ad, and they had to make it 60 seconds, so they just kept regurgitating the same points.
Car insurance for $100 cheaper every month. I left a link for the website I used.
Sure.
Down below. Check it out for yourself.
Again, another little blue sticker and a Toyota Corolla for some reason. Again, the ads aren't very good. That's all what I'm going to say. Kia slime ad. Essentially what they did was they took a Kia Sorento, I can't remember any of these names, and they made it out of jelly, and then it hits a pothole and kind of flops around. And of course it starts off with the same gobbledygook. They don't want you to know this. again, I'm sure, but one quick little thing, a notice here. This is for budget auto insurance, not auto insurance. This is for budget auto insurance. So keep that in mind. This says it's actually auto insurance, which it's not. Play? Can we play?
They don't want drivers knowing this, so listen closely.
See, I told you. Weird.
Before it gets taken down.
Before it gets taken down. It's not going to get taken down because they don't want you to know this. It's going to get taken down because it's a scam.
If you're using any of these companies, you're like...
I'm sure, hey, you want to know what? Maybe the sun and the moon have aligned, and she's actually doing an ad for this. I bet that was just a random TikTok that they took. They put her doing that, and then they put a bunch of just random gobbledygook up there, right? Just, oh yeah, all these insurance things.
Being ripped off.
I'm likely being ripped off. You don't even provide insurance. You just give quotes for other companies. So, yeah, if I click on your link, it's just going to send me to Allstate, right?
My son works at the DMV and sent...
Sure, right? The DMV. Why would the DMV care? It's not. What do you think? Like, again, more people believe, I believe personally, more people believe in scams if it's anything about the government. Like, the FBI doesn't want you to know this. So the DMV thing, that makes sense. And this is Save Max Auto, isn't it? Budget auto insurance. And I love their icon. It looks like a Microsoft Paint icon. Not an emoji, an icon.
The secret website to me.
Yeah, the secret website.
Basically, if you're paying a ton for your car to be insured, please stop.
Nice, cool. I'm sure that was just another random TikTok that they just used.
I left a link below and literally pay probably about 1/3 of what you're currently paying.
Just amazingly great. Again, all these ads are terrible and you should not click the link. But I did, so I will be showing that later. I actually clicked the link and saw what they had to do. This is 100% a burner phone. You remember that.
I'm only paying $40 for my Chrysler.
But wait a second, for your Chrysler, if you're only paying $40 for your Chrysler, then why is there a $39.74 quote? And remember, this is all fake gobbledygook. I'm sure they made this in Google Slides in 10 minutes. That 74 cents thing is just to make it seem more accurate. $74.23 in liability. Remember, liability, correct, that's an actual term. Thank the Lord they're finally using real terms instead of just coverage full.
Currently paying. I'm only paying $40.
So you're paying $40 for your Chrysler, not $37.43 or whatever.
For my Chrysler, while other companies tried charging me.
And then just random clips of people throwing money everywhere because that's what car insurance companies are all about, right? They're hip and cool.
Over $200 a month.
That's the second time you have shown that thing. Another thing that I find creepy is the camera is recording. That's creepy, man. I don't know why you're doing this, but it's creepy. Also, there's just stuff. Is that stuff on my... No, it's stuff on their screen. That's weird.
This website does keep getting taken down.
All they did was turn their internet off and refresh the page. It didn't get taken down. You just don't have internet.
Because they don't want you to find out about it.
They're playing the dino game and pretending like the FBI just broke down their windows, swinging through... No.
But I'll leave the...
This is the second person who I am sure is stock footage that we have seen.
The link below where I got mine.
Sure. And again, a third vehicle quote when apparently she drives a Chrysler, and we've seen a quote for a Honda and a Dodge Ram pickup truck.
So you can check before it's gone.
Great. Thank you very much. Here, I've got their weird website thing. Now, budget auto insurance, I could only find that through the ad. I do have photos, a screen recording of me clicking on the link and then going to what I'm assuming is a phishing website. If you're wondering why I have two auto insurance websites up, is because both of these popped up when I searched auto insurance, and they both are saying that they're auto insurance. This looks more like auto insurance. I don't know if there's a whole lot of that going on. But yeah, and then it just says compare offers. So they're not an insurance company, right? They're actually not an insurance company. Our insurance partners are top rated. So again, they're also not an insurance company. It's also just interesting to note that just what I'm going to say here, there's just randomly, for no reason, a bunch of people just talking about auto insurance within the past year. I'm not going to speak to any of these creators negatively, but I will say there's no way that there's that many videos. I am guessing that at least 2 of those have been bought up by auto insurance. They're spending so much on ads. I have seen their ad 3 times today, right? So if they're willing to spend that much money on ads, I'm sure they are willing to spend that much money on people to just jabber on about how amazing auto insurance is. Excavation. By the way, Budget Auto Insurance, that is 100% a phishing website. 100% do not click on that link. Your information is actively being stolen if you have ever clicked on Budget Auto Insurance link. So auto insurance, just to be clear here, when I put, everything, my zip code, all my car things, everything like that in there, all it did was link me to State Farm, right? That's all they do. They don't provide insurance. They don't provide cheaper insurance than the big companies. All they do is just give your information to Progressive. They say, hey, Flo, you want this? Sure. And then they send you targeted ads and emails. That's exactly what happens here, right? You give them your information, and then they just give your information out to other insurance companies and then compare quotes that, and it's not like they're doing this, from like the bottom of their heart or anything. That's just what they do, right? You give them your credentials or whatever, then they push those out to the insurance companies, which then can make you an offer, right? But there's a deeper, darker side to this. It's not as simple as, they just, hey, State Farm, you want, this guy that lives in Florida with 2 Prii, you want to insure the Prii in Florida? It's not as simple as that. I am 100%, and also, there are tons of budget card insurance. We've seen Insurify, the Motley Fool, Nerd Wallet, so many stupid sponsors. We've all seen these insurance companies. They're fine, they're not bad, they're okay. But let's just get into auto insurance. So this may not seem like a sustainable business practice, specifically just because, they run so many ads, right? We've seen these ads. So how are they getting the money to run these ads if all they do is just give your information to State Farm and Progressive? Because they don't just give your information to State Farm and Progressive, they give your information to data brokers. I am 100% sure, right, that 100% auto insurance and whatever the hell this is supposed to be, when you put in all your credentials, they probably 1 or 2. They probably just do State Farm, Progressive, Geico. That's it. Those 3 companies give your information out. Those 3 companies call you and give you quotes and all that. And then what they do with your information is they sell it for a pretty penny to data brokers who will then give you ads. And how do I know this? On that burner phone that I used, I am now getting Prius ads for the specific model year of my Prius. I own a 2008 Toyota Prius. That is the 2nd generation of the Toyota Prius. And 2008 was not a noticeable year, right? Not a noticeable year at all, right? Because the generation started in 2004 and the only update it ever received was in 2006. 2008 wasn't even the last year it was made. 2009 was. So if you're going to get an ad for a product for that car, it's usually going to be a noticeable year, like the year it went on sale or the year it stopped being produced. Now I'm getting ads for a 2008 Toyota Prius. That year is it's the most suspicious to be getting ads for, because I specifically stated that I have a 2008 Toyota Prius, and now I'm getting floor mat ads for a 2008 Toyota Prius. Not a 2006, not a 2004, not a 2nd generation, no, specifically a 2008, and the even weirder part is it is for a tan interior, which my car has. That is creepy. I have no doubt that they are 100% selling your information to data brokers, which can give you targeted ads for your car, products like that, Amazon. 100%, that's the deeper side of this. That's what's happening. Let's also talk about the insurance types. Another thing, you may be wondering how they can get your insurance so low, right? It's because it's not the same type of insurance. There are 3 types of insurance. There's liability insurance, collision insurance, and comprehensive. Let's say this is your car crash, right? You got in this car crash. This was a car crash in Florida. And essentially, liability. Let's say you have liability insurance. What happens? You're driving looks to be a Scion. You're driving the Scion and you hit this Lexus. The insurance that you paid for per month would cover the Lexus. It would fix the bumper, it would do everything, but your car's still damaged and you would have to pay out of pocket to fix your own car. If you had collision insurance, that would mean that the other car, which is your car, the car that you were driving, would also be paid to be fixed by the insurance company. Now, the big difference here is liability insurance is about $30 a month, collision insurance is about $120, and comprehensive, which is what I pay, is about $340, $350 per month. Comprehensive means everything. As you know, I live in Florida. We have had so many damn tropical storms. It's been ridiculous. And the reason why I pay the premium for comprehensive insurance is because if a tree in my yard falls on my car, I don't want to be the one paying for it, right? These two only cover car accidents. Comprehensive covers non-collision damage, like theft, natural disasters. Lenders also require this. When I was still, paying on my Prius, I paid it off now, my 2012 Toyota Prius, it was required to have comprehensive insurance because it's an investment on their part for them to pay for it, and then I pay them. You know how that works, right? Lending. They want comprehensive insurance because if a tree falls on the car, they want the money, right? That's kind of how it works. So these are the types of car insurance. You usually won't see comprehensive unless it's a very storm-ridden area like Florida. Collision is usually what everyone else has, and liability is just for people who are cheaper. I specifically asked for comprehensive insurance from OTTO, and yet all the quotes that I got were for liability insurance, not comprehensive, which means of course it's cheaper, you're getting less. I don't care if it says premium, I don't care if it says diamond spec, I don't care if it says the Queen of England cover insurance, whatever. It's still not comprehensive insurance, it is just liability, right? That's how they get the thing so low, right? The price so amazingly low, right? That's just how they work, right? Data brokers get the data, that's how they actually make their money. On the surface, you get a quote from Progressive and maybe State Farm, and then you say, oh wow, yeah, that worked, and then you leave them a positive review. Except people aren't leaving positive reviews. They run an ad on Facebook and advertise, I'm reading the ad here, auto premiums like $38 a month full coverage. After getting all your auto and personal info, they simply redirect you to Progressive, Liberty, etc. Those guys easily charge $200 to $250 per month. This was September 4th. September 4th. It is currently September 7th. This was 3 days ago. Misrepresenting the entire experience. The ad claims that they got rid of the middleman to save money, and then I got a message from Allstate insurance agent who is exactly the middleman, and the quote was almost $100 more per month compared to what I'm paying right now. July 28th, 2024. This platform is a joke. They provide your information to car insurance companies and agents. Within a couple of days, you will be ruined. Multiple people got asked to reconfirm everything once more. After this hassle, the best deal I got was $800 more than my current car insurance bill for the next 6 months. Dang, it was just awful. Waste of time. Got done with filling out my info site and they never gave me a quote. It's just a glorified redirection link platform and they collect all your personal info and sell it. Not shocking, but if they didn't do what they said, it's not earned. Really quickly, I'm just putting a warning in here. Don't sue me. I am not, all of this is claims. I am not claiming. This is all speculation. This is speculative content. But I would say that I would not use auto insurance. Go to Progressive, bite the bullet, just ask. I chose Progressive just because. Remember, there are cheaper car company insurances like that, like these, right? But there is an unspoken issue with these. It can be really hard to get them to pay out, right? Progressive, let's say a tree fell on my car right now. I could call up Flo personally, and Flo would be like, oh yeah, sure, you're covered. These guys, it's like when someone steals a briefcase full of money in a movie and you have to go hunt them down, to try and murder them and get the briefcase. That's what it's like trying to get money from these guys after an accident. It's almost impossible to file a claim, right? And I'm not saying specifically these guys. I'm sure all three of these brands are completely good, especially NerdWallet. I'm sure all of these are perfectly good brands. I'm talking about the Dollar General brand insurance that you see advertised on QVC. You know what I mean? Those type of insurance companies. It's very hard to file a quote. So, yes, that's all I have to say for you. It was a great video. I'm glad that I got to test out some of my editing style. If you'd like me to put that style in more of my videos, please let me know. But yeah, I had a really good time shooting this video. So yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. And remember, these are all speculative content.